You are now starting your correctional process. You are now embarking on an optical procedure, part of the correctional process. Time to get corrected.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the station for the Smiler in the Alton Towers Park and basically just a few other announcements which I have to make about the channel, which I'm quite excited about. The progress I have made is on the station and the maintenance shed. And basically you're just going to see a time-lapse for the station because for the maintenance shed it was just really boring and slow to do and I just didn't think you'd want to watch that. Further, basically, right now I'm doing the stairs down from the, the operator's booth, I think. And basically that was pretty simple to do, and I did it quite quickly. Also, I've got a new project to announce. Basically, I'm making a new Mack Rides coaster, just a completely original one, because I just wanted to do another original project, and you guys seemed to want me to do this. I mentioned it last episode. I have built the track for it and you'll see an episode of that coming out soon, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. So yeah. Also, I've been thinking about the Alton Towers Park and how it's an Alton Towers recreation. Basically, I've decided that since the FPS is so trash at the moment, it's not going to be all in the same park. and it's basically just going to be, basically I'm going to do the different sections of the park. I am going to do all the sections, but it's just not going to be in the same park because I don't think any PC will be able to handle it. So I'm going to do this as basically an X sector park, and I'm not going to do the towers. That's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not doing the towers because I've looked at Lokin doing it and I really don't want to do that. So also I'm probably going to do like a Dark Forest recreation, a Forbidden Valley recreation, a Wicker Man recreation and that. But yeah, I might also take some breaks and do some other recreations like during, like when I just can't be bothered to do it. So look out for them. Also, the new project, which I mentioned earlier, I was just wondering if any of you had any theming ideas. I mean, you're going to see the video I made on it because I've already made it and filmed it, so you're going to see a time-lapse of that soon, which I hope you'll like. Also, basically the station wasn't that hard to do because it was a lot easier than I expected, because I realised halfway through that, as you can probably see right now, the walls aren't concrete in the station basically, so I just used the large square art pieces to make them white like they are in real life, and the stripe around it is there in real life, and I wasn't really sure what I should do for that, so I just used one of the beam pieces from the theme maker's toolkit. Also, the exit corridor basically was a bit more tricky because I just did the exit corridor and then it just stops when you go down the first flight of stairs, and basically when you're in the exit corridor coming from the shop, it will just stop when you get to because the stations in Planet Coaster have like this big section at the back and you can't cut it out, so I just couldn't make it like how it should be because of that, so that was a bit annoying, but I did make it as good as I could. Also, while you won't see the maintenance shed, I did do basically the perspective drawing of the Smiler, which was really annoying to do because I made it out of beam pieces, and those are like because I can't use Blender to make anything because every time I do it, something comes out wrong and I just give up. So I thought it would be just easier to make it out of a load of beam pieces. So this is probably going to be the last episode of the Smiler that comes out on the channel because basically it's all done. I just need to do some finishing touches like the surrounding area, like the queue fences for the first bit of the queue, I don't know what it's called, like before you get into the concrete pit underneath it, basically just the bit around there. I just need to do that, and that's about it really. I just need to do some finishing touches and that is the Smiler done, and you're going to see a cinematic coming for it probably after the new coaster which I'm making thing comes out, because I will need some time to make the cinematic and actually make it good. So it's probably going to be a premiere because that seems to be what everyone else does when they finish something, but yeah, I'm looking forward to my new project, so hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next video.